Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen. I am Nate. I'm going to do a thorough walkthrough of the updated Freelancer. So let's get into it. We're going to start along the sides, and we will see not too terribly much has changed. I don't see any differences in these engines. I don't see any real differences here on these side turrets, or guns, I don't know what you want to call them. I don't see any real differences here, but in the front there is a difference. Look up at the front windshield, you'll see that it's missing something. I will talk about that a little bit more once we get inside. Along this side, you see a big honking gun. I don't know where this gun came from. I don't remember buying this gun. I don't know why I have two different types of guns, but that's a big honking gun. I wanted to shoot it on the little shooting range, but it didn't let me, probably for the better, because it probably would have shot a hole through the door and sucked me out to the vacuum of space. Again, like on the other side, I don't see anything changing on this wing or the engines or anything like that. On the gate, I do see some changes. Gate looks a little bit different, looks a little bit more inset, just a little bit more thought out. I do like how it looks. I can't quite put my finger on 100% what's different about it, if anything at all. Something does look a little different to me, and I think they did a good job with it. One change that they did make, though, is there are no more uses for this gate from the outside, so we'll have to live with that for right now. Oh well. Let's go ahead and walk in. Come on, let's go on. You can do it. There we go. Don't forget, it is still pre-alpha. Alright, here we are in the forward cargo area. Not too much has changed, or if anything at all, in this lower part of it, but when we look up, yes, we have an airlock. Now, pirates can board me with ease. You are welcome. Please take my goods and spare my life, and please don't take my ship. Continue back through this. Nothing has changed here. This is still definitely desperately needing a refresh. Looking this way, not too much has changed. You still have these two doors right here. Don't know what they're going to be used for, if anything, or just decoration, but they're still there. Come around, you can still see the crane. Crane does still go all the way forward to the turret seat, but you can't get it to go out, so I don't know how practical this crane's going to be for actually loading and unloading. Hopefully Cloud Imperium Games has some good ideas of how to show us how this crane's going to be really useful in this cargo area. Now when we open the gate, I don't know if you can notice some changes, but there are some big changes that they did to this gate. So let's go ahead and open it up. Yes, the way the gate opens has now changed. This ram moves forward and then moves down these cylindrical rams, pushing the gate down, opening it up, does it on both sides. And the gate now opens up at a much easier angle for loading and unloading. When this original part went all the way down, that just seemed so steep and it just didn't make a lot of sense. They actually had to add two parts to it to help make the angle better. This larger part which slides right into there, and then it has this little tiny lip that slides just into this piece. Again, you can't actually open or close the gate from the outside. So I'll go ahead and close the gate from the inside and try to catch the animation. Pay attention to this and this. You can actually see a little white piece that slides through that groove. Where were my manners? Let me do that again for you. Alright, you can just catch it right there at the tail end. Let's do it again. There it slides in. And now the door closes. If you try really, really hard, you can actually run up the gate now. I don't know any practical use for this. Or maybe pretending I'm Neo from the Matrix or something. Look, I can run on walls. Still can't do Kung Fu, but I can run up walls. Now, doesn't really help because you can actually get to that turret. It says use, but that use is actually for the gate. Don't get your hopes up yet. I am very eager to look inside that and be able to sit in there, see what type of visibility I have. Alright, so that's kind of it for the rear here. We're going to move forward now. And I always got to close those doors. And we're going to start with the kitchen area. As we can see here, the sink still is the sink, but this table and this side table have been closed, showing you that you will be able to close it and you will be able to gain some space, which is nice. I guess it'll help you stretch out if you want to do some jumping jacks. Other than that, I really don't know if there's going to be a real practical reason to be able to fold up the tables, but why not? I'm happy that they give us the ability to. How about the toiletries? The shower is more or less the same. Not too much has changed there. Still have the handicap bar in case or some turbulence bar in case we hit some bad pockets of space. The toilet has changed. They moved the drain. The drain now is further up in the back of the bowl. So hopefully when the toilet folds up, it will look good and you don't have this bulky pipe sticking out when you try to clean yourself. And that's pretty much for this area right here. Let's continue to move forward. Moving forward, we still have the 4 bunks. The bottom bunks still have the 2 TVs, which do appear that they can fold up. So if you're on the top bunk, stinks to be you. You still have these 2 seats that you cannot sit in, but the pilot and co-pilot chair, you most definitely can sit in these. And sitting in the seat, you can look forward and you can see that the removal of that pillar has really improved the forward visibility. Side has been reduced because, well, they had to put a pillar here for structural stability. And again on this side. Now, controls have not changed at all. They still look pretty good. I do think that they worked on the hands a bit more to better hold the yokes, but it looks like if you look left or right, you can kind of see the hands magically disconnecting. But you know, going left, right, forward, back, diagonals, and that's pretty much it for that. I mean, it works pretty good. I can still see quite a bit need work on the animations, but you know, still definitely pre-alpha. All that fine-tuning will come in time. Getting out of the seats is no longer a chore either, because it looks like they increase the space in between the chairs just slightly, so you can strafe now quite easily in between. You can't walk forward or back, but strafing has been now for the primary mode of getting in and out of the front. Some things I would like to see them still address is why this is only a 2 max crew ship when you definitely have 4 beds and you definitely have 4 seats. It has been brought to my attention by some people that maybe it should be a max crew size of 6, because you still have a seat here and a seat back here that, you know, 2 very sad people could sit in if the need be. I do agree that I do think that this ship needs to be updated stat-wise, because I just don't see this being a maximum crew of 2. And yeah, so that's kind of it for the interior. We're going to go back outside, see if this animation changed. No, not really. There we go, now we're out. And that's the Freelancer. That's the updated version, running on Hangar patch 11.2. And if I see another update come out for this bad boy, I will most definitely update. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. And I will see you around. Thank you very much. Take care.